Hello friends, welcome to my channel DevOps Vijay. Today we'll be learning about how do we chain the jobs, multiple jobs, so that when one job triggers, when one job executes, it can trigger another job. When second job triggers, it can trigger third job. It is like setting up of a upstream and downstream job in Jenkins. Okay, so as you remember, last time I had created test job in Jenkins. Let's create two more new jobs. Click on new item. Okay, let's give it a name test job 1. Okay, what you can do is we can copy from the existing job. So test job, it will pop up. Click OK. Okay, S- save this. Let's create another job, test job 2. Copy it from same test job. See, now test job 1 to both job and 1 both are coming, so you can select click copy. So the easiest way of copying the job. Okay, you can save it. Okay, now we have three similar jobs. Okay, now we are going to chain it. Like test job will be the upstream job, which will trigger test job 1. Test job 1 will trigger test job 2. Okay, for this to chaining you have to install trigger parameterized plugin. For that you have to go to manage Jenkins. Okay, go to the manage plugins, go to available, type here trigger. I have already installed, that's why it is not coming here. You can, I'll show you in the installed. Parameterized trigger plugin, as you can see, this is the one. Parameterized trigger plugin you have to install. Okay, once you install this, go to the first job, test job, click on configure. Okay, so last time remember when we created a sample job, first job, this is project is parameterized one job, and we had just given one simple command, echo that parameter. Okay, now we will come to the post build action. Go here, trigger parameterized build on other projects. This option will only come if you install that plugin. Okay, here I want to link second test job 1. So as soon as you type, it will give test job 1, but it is giving error. Okay, because it want you to select multiple jobs, but press backspace and click outside. Error is gone. Trigger when build is stable. Okay, you can trigger multiple situations are given here: stable, unstable, stable, unstable, failed, not aborted. Any scenarios, stable, unstable, not failed, unstable, failed, or always trigger. So I'll keep stable. Okay, next this job is tied to this. Okay, click on apply, click on save. Okay, next I have connected test job 1 to test job. Now I'll connect test job 2 to test job 1. Okay, so for that you have to click on configure on the left hand side. Again, go down, go to the post build action, click on trigger parameterized build on the projects. Here you have to select test job 2. Again, backspace, and this is gone. See this view, you might seeing a difference because this is the latest Jenkins. That's why view is upgraded, enhanced. Okay, trigger when build is stable, so I'll keep it stable only. Apply, save. Okay, now if you see, upstream job is test job, downstream job is test job 2. Go here, click on test job. When I am going to trigger this, when I trigger this build with parameters, it will trigger test job 1 and test job 2 also. Click on build. Okay, you can see this is going on. Test triggered, downstream will not be triggered as no parameter is set. Why this error? I'll show you. Since we are expecting one parameter here, as you can see, we are expecting one parameter, so you have to go here again. Go to the test job, click on add parameters, predefined parameters. Okay, it is expecting. Let's go to the other tab, test job 1. Test job 1 is expecting a parameter release branch. Okay, so we will pass this parameter to the release branch, and this is the method how we are going to pass parameter from one job to another job also. Okay, so we are taking this release branch parameter from test job and we are passing it to test job 1. You can see, right, predefined parameters, apply and save it. Okay, now the same situation will come for test job 1 to test job 2 also. There also it is expecting a parameters, so you have to put the same release branch underscore equal to release branch. Okay, apply it, save it. Let's go ahead with the trigger. Click on test job 1, build with parameters. This is click on build. Let's check the console output by clicking it here. It's gone. Click on this button, triggering a new build. You can see this has printed this. Now let's see what is the output of this. Now this got triggered, this got executed also. Let's see the output here. You can see the same parameter which I had given in test job got promoted to the next job also, which is called test job 1. Now test job 1 has triggered test job 2. Let's open test job 2 also. Let's come here, go to the console output and see the same parameter got promoted to here also. So it is like we are using this technique, we are promoting the parameters, and also this is like chaining of the jobs. Now when you trigger the test job 1, it will trigger test job. When you trigger the test job, it will trigger the test job 1. Test job 1 will trigger the test job 2. Okay, so this is about the chaining of the job. Now if you click on this, it's very difficult to see and all. Okay, for that I will suggest you one more plugin, that is called build pipeline. Okay, you go to the manage Jenkins. I have already installed plugins. If you see pipeline, I have installed build pipeline plugin. Okay, so after installing the build pipeline plugin, that will come as a view. Here the plus sign is there, new view. Click on that, give pipeline view. Click on build pipeline view. This option will only come when you install that build pipeline view. Click on create. Okay, build pipeline view title, you can give any title whatever suits to your project. Pipeline flow based on upstream downstream relationship. Okay, initial job is test job. Okay, rest of the options let it be as it is. Click on apply, click on OK. Now you can see, right, this is the pipeline view. Test job has successful and it has triggered this test job 1. Test job 1 is successful, it has triggered test job 2. You can see, right? Now this is about the chaining of the jobs in Jenkins. Okay, I hope you like this video. If any questions, please put into the comment box. Thank you for watching this video.